What's up guys, Prophecy Axis here, and today I'm going to be doing a 5-part intro tutorial for Prophecy, and this is basically me containing the first 2 parts, which are going to be in Cinema 4D, and the next 2 will be in After Effects and possibly a part in Premiere or Sony Vegas, depending on what program you're going to be using for sound, but that might be After Effects as well. I have no clue yet. I just want to see how this kind of pans out, and then I'll basically figure it out later. This is the intro I'm going to be creating. This is like a month or 2 ago. It's pretty crazy. And I was just using physics tags, messing about with them. I'm using Form here, plugging in After Effects, so obviously you're going to be needing a couple of third-party plugins for this intro. I'm sure you can find them, but yeah. First off, I'm just going to open up Cinema 4D, and I just need to change my settings to seconds. So if you don't know how to do that, just go into your preferences and units and then turn this to seconds. As you can see down here, we've got this at seconds. So first off, I'm going to grab a logo, Prophecy logo. This is Prophecy's channel, so that would make a lot of sense. There's 2 paths here, and I'm just going to be using this as one. So if you select both of them, do connect objects and delete, and then put this inside an extrude NURBS like that, and there we have it. I'm going to copy this and paste it into just leave it here, it's fine. I'm going to leave it inside the null, and then I'm going to center this. So if you go into your position, set this to all 0 and then press enter. I'll scale it up a bit because it's quite small, and I'm going to bring this to 50 because I feel like it. And then as you can kind of see, the axis is not centered, so we're going to have some kind of weird orbit thing when you're messing about with this. So I'm just going to go into my other view, front view, zoom out, and then switch this to the move, and then make sure enable axis is enabled, or you can press L if you want to. Just going to try and roughly center that, and then I'll center it completely on the top view. I'm going to say that's centered. Probably isn't. So there, once you've done that, just uncheck that, and your logo should be good to rotate now. If I just fucking try this, as you can see, and rotate it. So first off, we're going to be using we're going to be breaking up this object into pieces, and I'm going to be using this plugin called Explode that basically does the same thing as Nitroblast, but I don't have to drag everything into a fracture because I can't be bothered, and also I kind of like this a bit more. I will probably put the number of parts. You should see this is basically the same interface as Nitroblast. So I'm just going to set this to, in fact I need to add materials first. Just go into your content browser, and I'm going to go to my materials. I'm going to be using Ian's materials because I am terrible at making materials, and yeah. So I'm just going to go into his material pack. I'm going to use some of his metal materials. So first I'm going to grab the grunge, the displaced grunge. You can obviously, there's tons of displaced grunges out there, they all look really good. Just so the glow kind of shines through the object, that's what I'm going through for here. And then I will just create a glow material. You probably know how to do this, I'm guessing. It doesn't have to be any color, really. Doesn't matter, just any bright color. Because you can change this in After Effects with hue. That's what I'm going to be doing to make all the different colours. As you can see here, we've got yellow, green, whatever, pink or red, blue. So I'm just going to create a green one and add the glow, obviously. I'm going to put this at 50 and 50, or 59. add a reflection. I'm just going to turn this down. And then maybe some luminance. Just put this quite low. There we go. And yeah, object soft shadow when you right click. And that's good. Obviously you can spend a bit more time on this. But I'm just going to add this grunge onto my extrude NURBS. Just name this logo. And then I'm going to go click on my texture, go into projection, cubic, seamless. There we go, now it should be on the front of the logo. After I've done this, now I can fracture this. So I'm going to go into explode or nitro blast depending. I'm going to put this on, I'm going to go 300. Just going to select the fracture here. Going to drag the inside material on, which is the glow. And then I'm going to do add. Just going to create all these points and scatter. This is basically the fracture. And then I'm going to clear all those points there. So this is your explode trash. You get this in Nitroblast as well. And here are your pieces. Which all contain, should be 300 or 299 pieces. So once we have that, now we can start doing the kind of tags and whatnot. So first off, I'm going to create a landscape. And I'm going to switch this to spherical. Scale this down. And then move it back in Z space. And yeah, I'm going to turn down this so it's kind of more of a, it's got as sharp edges. And then I'm going to turn up the size, just scale this up a bit. So this is just behind the logo here. And now once I've got this, I can add the same material I had. Just going to put it on cubic and seamless again. And now I'm going to start adding the tags. So first off, I'm going to grab a Cinema 4D, simulation tag, rigid body. And this, if I want to keep this still, which I do because it's just going to be still here. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to switch this to off. And what that basically means is that this is not going to move at all. Like if I had it on, you'd see it falling. But I'm just going to have it on off. And then now we're going to add the rock that's going to fall on top of here and then create all the shattering pieces like you saw here. I can find a good part. Can't really see, it's a bit dark. But as you can see, the rock's all falling off there. Just to save time, I'm going to use the logo. I should probably name this logo. I'm just going to copy and paste this. And I'm going to rename this like, I don't know, explode. And since that's already got all the pieces inside of it, I can just, this is already like a object that can fracture basically. I'm just going to move this up so it can fall onto the object, and I'm just going to move this. I'm just going to go into the top so I can position it over the rock like that. Alright, so then go into your perspective view, and then we can go back, well, I'll just stay here. Then grab your simulation tags, rigid body. I'm going to switch this to dynamic, keep that on. And then you can change your individual elements to all. And hopefully, if I've done this right, you should see this falling. I'm actually going to change the dynamics to on collision. Pretty sure that's what I was doing wrong. Oh, that's movement on collision. Yeah, right. I'm just gonna watch this fall, and hopefully, yes, you're gonna see it exploding all over this rock here. So if you move it further up, there's going to be more time for this to fall. So yeah, that's pretty good. You can change up some of the settings in here. You can change the force, mess about with it, make it so there's more of a bounce, but you can see like some bits will slide off at the end. That bit's just chilling up there. But that's basically the physics part of this. In the next part I'm going to be doing the camera movements, animation, all that good stuff, render settings and lighting. So remember to see me in the next tutorial, leave some comments suggesting what I should improve, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.